Indian Business Portal is a trade hub for Indian exporters and foreign buyers. Your products or services may not get listed on Indian Business Portal if they fail on any of the compliance checklist points. Please watch this video till the end to not only understand the compliance checklist point but also to know the corrective steps that you can take. So let's proceed ahead. Ensure that you publish your online store. Your products or services have to be reviewed by the compliance team before they get listed on Indian Business Portal. It can't be done if your online store is unpublished. So let's quickly understand how you can publish your online store. Before moving ahead to understand how to publish an online store, let's understand what is an unpublished store. So here is an example. You can see we can just see this message that we are updating our store and we'll be back shortly. This is an unpublished store and no product or services listed on the store can be reviewed. Now let's quickly move on and let's understand how to publish an online store. As the first step, you have to open your FIO GlobalLinker account. Once you have logged into your FIO GlobalLinker account, on the top navigation, you have to click on Online Store, which will open the seller panel of your online store. This is the seller panel. Now, store can be published from two places. First is this home section. Here you can click on this button, which is currently unpublished, and you can turn it into published, and your store will get published. The second place from where you can do that is in the store settings. You have to firstly click on store settings, and after that you have to click on store details. On this page, you have to tick this button which is in front of publish. You have to tick it to turn it into on, and after that you have to click on save, which will publish the online store. So now for a moment, if we go to the front end, and that's where if we refresh our page, you can see the store is published, and now the products or services listed on the store can be reviewed. Online store name should be the same as business name. This implies that the name that you have given to your online store should be the same as your business name. For example, your business name is ABC, then your online store should be abc.linker.store. That's what you have to do. However, for some reason, if you have given your online store a different name, how can you resolve this issue? Let's quickly understand. As a first step, you have to log into your FIO GlobalLinker account. Once you have logged in, you have to click on Online Store, which will open the seller panel. While you are on the seller panel, you have to click on Store Settings. After that, you have to click on Store Details. Here, you can see the store name. And for example, for this account, the business name is Star Exports, and you can see the name is Star Exports. So it is the same name. However, if you have added a different name, then you can just rectify it here. One additional thing that you can also do is to rectify the store URL. So it should also be the same. So here you can see the business name is Star Exports and the URL is also starexports.linker.store. So you have to ensure there is a consistency, there is a uniformity. Business name, store URL, all of them should be consistent. Provide correct business address, contact number, and email. This implies that you have to add relevant and correct contact information. For some reason, if you have added wrong contact information or you would want to review and update it, let's quickly understand how you can do that. After opening the seller panel of your online store, in the left navigation, you have to click on Store Settings, and after that, you have to click on Store Details. Here, firstly, in terms of contact information, you can see phone, store admin phone, and email. All these information should be correct and relevant, and in case the international buyer wants to connect with you, they should be able to connect with you. So this is your phone and email ID. Next is address. Here you can go to the address tab, and here you can enter the correct address. You can provide the location, pin code, and once you are done, click on save. So this is how you'll be able to update the correct contact information on your online store. Categorize your products or services correctly. This implies that the products or services that you are offering should be mapped to the correct category. For example, you manufacture shoes as well as a t-shirt, and if you're adding both shoes and t-shirt in one category, which is wrong. So shoes should be mapped to shoes category and t-shirt should be mapped to the t-shirt category. Now, if you would like to understand whether you have mapped it correctly or if you would want to rectify this, how can you do that? Let's quickly understand. After opening the seller panel, click on catalog in the left navigation, and after that click on products. On the product screen, if you have few products, in that case, you can just click on edit and you'll be able to review the products manually. So here you can see the category and subcategory. So you can map them from the drop down. In case for some reason you are not able to find the relevant category or subcategory in the drop down, then you can use can't find by category and subcategory. You can add them manually as well. Now this is something that you can do when you have few products. You can edit and review them manually. However, if you have a number of products, if you have hundreds or thousands of products that you would want to review and update, in that case, you can use this file, which is download products. You click on that, it will download an Excel file, which will take few seconds. The file is downloaded and open in front of us. Here you can see category. So this is the category column. Here you can see the category and they are separated by this symbol, which is a greater than symbol. So this is the parent category, which is fashion apparel and fabrics, and then the subcategory is denim trousers. So similarly, you can add your own categories, or you'll be able to update your categories as well in this file. Once you have made all the required changes, just save this file and then go back to the seller panel. Here, click on update products, upload the file, and the category changes that you are wanting to incorporate on your online store will get implemented. Don't list prohibited or restricted products or services. It implies that the products or services that you are listing on your online store should not be in the prohibited or restricted products category. Now, how can you ensure that the products or services that you're listing are not in the restricted category? For that, you can visit Directorate Journal of Foreign Trade, DGFT's website. They maintain and publish a list of prohibited products and services. The link to their website is given in the description of this video for your reference. All products or services should have at least one image. It means all the products or services that you have listed on your online store should have at least one image. Now, if you have already uploaded products or services without images, then how can you resolve that issue? So let's quickly understand. To upload images on the seller panel of your online store, you'll have to navigate to catalog, and after that click on products. Here, if you have few products in which you have to upload an image, you can do that manually. To do that, you have to click on edit, and then if the product does not have variant or the variant images are the same, in that case you can straight away go to the image section, and here you can click on the plus icon, and then you can click on the image icon, and then you can click on the blue pencil shaped icon, which will open the image manager. Here you can click on upload, and you can select an image from your device and you'll be able to upload it. So this is what you can do when the image is the same. So for example, you are uploading a t-shirt, so irrespective whether customer is looking at a small size or an extra large size, the image is the same. However, if you are uploading a product where images are different for each of the variant, in that case you'll have to upload it at the variant level. For that, you have to go to this option, which is price and variant. You have to click there, and this is where you'll see all the variants which are available, and then you have to click on this edit icon, and here if you scroll down you'll get a image option. So you can click here, and then again the same process, click on the image icon, and then click on this edit icon, which will open the image manager. Here you can click on upload, and you'll be able to upload the image from your device. So this is how you'll be able to upload. Now the difference between the two options is that if you have to upload separate images for each of the variant, then you can upload it from here. If the images are the same, then you can upload it from here. That's the fundamental difference. Now, this is an approach that you can follow when you have a few products in which you have to upload the images. However, if you have a number of products in which you have to upload the images, that's where you have to do it in bulk. Otherwise, it will take a lot of time. So in that case, what is the process that you have to follow? In that case, you have to click on this option, which is download CSV, and which will download an Excel file onto your device. This is the file that we have downloaded. Here in this file, you have to scroll towards right, and that's where you'll see the columns for adding images. Now this is where you have to add a image URL. Let me expand the columns and highlight them in yellow. So these are the two columns that you have to use. So first column is for the cover image. The second column is for other images. So if you have multiple images, then you can add them comma separated. Now the question comes, how can you generate image URLs? For that, we have to again go back to the seller panel. We are back on the seller panel. Here we have to click on this option, which is My Store. And then in the drop down, we have to click on this option, which is Media Manager. While you are on the Media Manager, you can decide to create a folder, or otherwise you can just click on Upload File. You can select a file from your device and you can upload it. So for example, we have just uploaded this image and this is the image URL. Now all you have to do is to copy it and then go back to the Excel file, paste it like this. In case you want to upload variant images, so in case you want to upload different images, so front angle, side angle, like that. So in that case, you can add comma separated URLs here in a similar manner. Once you are done adding the URLs to the Excel file, you can go back to the seller panel, and in the products section, you have to click on this option, which is bulk edit CSV. You have to click on that, and then you have to click on this option, upload CSV, and then you'll be able to upload this Excel file. Once the Excel file is uploaded, the images will get added to your products. So this is how you'll be able to add images to products and services on your online store in bulk. Watermark, stock, or prohibited images should not be used. It means any image which is there on your website, whether it is for banner or it is for products, it should not have a watermark and it should not be a prohibited image. You have to ensure that the images which are there on your website, if it is a product image, then it should be the actual product image. If it is for services, it can be representative image, but again, they should not have watermarks on it. Add realistic pricing on all except order products. It means if you want to receive orders from international buyers, and for that you have activated accept order feature onto the product, then you'll have to add a realistic pricing to the product. So the pricing that you're adding to the product should be realistic. Now, in case you have added a dummy pricing, or you haven't added a realistic pricing while you are uploading the product and you have to update the pricing, how you can do that? Let's understand that quickly. On the seller panel of your online store, in the left navigation, click on Catalog, and after that, click on Products. The product section will open up. Here again, if you have few products, you can update the pricing manually. To do that, you have to click on the product title, and after that, you have to click on Edit, which will open the edit overlay. And here you can see the selling price. And in case you want to add a discounted price, you can click on this button and you can add the discounted price. Once you're done updating the prices, that's where you can scroll down and then you can click on Save, which will update the price of the products onto your online store. In case the product that you have uploaded has variants, so then you'll have to make the changes for each of the variant. Now, if you have a number of products on your online store, then doing it manually will take a lot of time and effort. In that case, you can do it in bulk. For that, you have to click on this option, which is Download CSV, and an Excel file will get downloaded onto your device. This is the inventory update file which gets downloaded. You can use this file to update the price and inventory of your products. Now here you can see this column, which is selling price, which means the MRP of the product. So you can update this column. In case you want to add or give a discount, then you can update a discounted price here. So discounted price is the selling price minus discount is discounted price. However, if you want to identify a product to update the price, you'll have to first identify a product. For that, you can use these columns. So here you'll find the name of the product. In the adjoining column, you'll find the variant information. And if you want to be absolutely precise, then you can use the SKU code, which is the unique identifier of the product. Then you can be absolutely sure about the product, and then you can go about updating the price. So you can update the MRP in this column. You can update the discounted price in this column. Once you are done updating the file, you can save this file, and then we can go back to the seller panel. On the seller panel, you have to use this option, which is bulk edit CSV. And on the overlay, you have to use this option, upload CSV. Then select the file from your device, and the prices of the products will get updated on your online store. Avoid identical pricing of all products. It is highly unlikely that all the products or services listed on your online store have the same price, right? So that's where you have to ensure that the products or services which are listed on your online store have realistic pricing. Let's proceed ahead and let's quickly understand how to update pricing of the products or services listed on your online store. Before moving ahead to understand how to update prices of products or services on your online store, let's understand this issue in a little more detail. So here you can see there are two different products. One is a t-shirt and another is a jeans, and both of them have the same price. So firstly, it is highly unlikely that these two products have the same price. And secondly, the price which is updated is unrealistic. So it is 1 rupees which is updated. So it is a unrealistic price. Now let's quickly move on and let's understand how we can fix this issue. On the seller panel of your online store, in the left navigation, click on Catalog, and after that, click on Products. The product section will open up. Here again, if you have few products, you can update the pricing manually. To do that, you have to click on the product title, and after that, you have to click on Edit, which will open the edit overlay. And here you can see the selling price, and in case you want to add a discounted price, you can click on this button and you can add the discounted price. Once you are done updating the prices, that's where you can scroll down and then you can click on save, which will update the price of the products onto your online store. In case the product that you have uploaded has variants, so then you'll have to make the changes for each of the variant. Now, if you have a number of products on your online store, then doing it manually will take a lot of time and effort. In that case, you can do it in bulk. For that, you have to click on this option, which is download CSV, and an Excel file will get downloaded onto your device. This is the inventory update file which gets downloaded. You can use this file to update the price and inventory of your products. Now here you can see this column, which is selling price, which means the MRP of the product. So you can update this column. In case you want to add or give a discount, then you can update a discounted price here. So discounted price is the selling price minus discount is discounted price. However, if you want to identify a product to update the price, you'll have to first identify a product. For that, you can use these columns. So here you'll find the name of the product. In the adjoining column, you'll find the variant information. And if you want to be absolutely precise, then you can use the SKU code, which is the unique identifier of the product. Then you can be absolutely sure about the product, and then you can go about updating the price. So you can update the MRP in this column. You can update the discounted price in this column. Once you are done updating the file, you can save this file, and then we can go back to the seller panel. On the seller panel, you have to use this option, which is bulk edit CSV. And on the overlay, you have to use this option, upload CSV. Then select the file from your device, and the prices of the products will get updated on your online store.